Hello, hello. Welcome into more Ticket to Ride here on the Sorcerer Network. My name is Sorcerer Matt. Let's do this thing. So I think it is these three, and I don't worry about Montreal to Atlanta, Toronto to. I know, like it's so tempting because it's also close, but I don't want to get down into Atlanta and Charleston for. I'd rather take the more points with Portland to Phoenix. I mean, I'm definitely taking Seattle to New York. Like that's definitely happening. Like we're making that happen. Seattle to Portland is going to be a big one to get. Probably want to go Portland to Salt Lake City, and then we can maybe hook up Phoenix in a variety of ways. Maybe going through Los Angeles makes sense just for the second half of this game. But then I might also. Okay, this might be. This might be the perfect candidate of a game of grab large routes and try to just like end this game as quickly as possible. Let's do some counting here. Because so this route here is 18. That's 22. Then we're going to need to get to New York, so that's 26 with both of those. Then we've got 32. And then if we go over to Denver, that's 35. And this is 40. And so that leaves us with 4 trains left. And we just grab a route of 4. I mean, and we just do the we're not drawing. We're going to get a butt ton of points and hope we can outscore you. I mean, let's. I'm going to try for it, but the key here is that I think I want to prioritize pink and yellow. The trick here is that we kind of got to see how quickly we can get said things. If we can get all this pretty quickly and have good luck with drawing, I'm feeling it. If we have some struggles, we may have to rethink this strategy. We'll see. We'll also see kind of where everybody else goes and how everybody draws, and so yes to that. And then yeah, we'll do a white because I think we'll go Phoenix to Denver. Maybe we look at grabbing that red and just going Salt Lake to Denver. You know, if we don't see anything on board that we're really in love with. There's also some merit to going off the top, just kind of taking what the game gives us, maybe getting some wilds. But I tend to think if something's on board and I can see it and I need it, if I just get it then, it's much easier than trying to, hope for something off the top. Okay, I don't mind a little reset here. Because blue is kind of being taken, I'm going to prioritize it a little bit heavy. I know that orange is still there. Yeah, see, I don't like that everyone's taking blue. Because there's not that many blue routes. Now, if I had to go Portland to San Francisco to Salt Lake, that wouldn't be the worst thing. And I believe that gets out to enough trains. I'm going to grab this pair of greens because I probably am going to want to go New York to Pittsburgh on green. And maybe what I want to do here to kind of like, just play it cool. Everything's nice and cool. Grab some of the smaller routes. And because what I want to do is, okay, great. Using your blue for that, excellent. Totally fine with that. Because how I want to do this is I want to come out of nowhere. I want people to think they're fine, and then they're all of a sudden not fine. We're going to see what purple decides to do. But then we'll... Okay. I think that I definitely want to go the orange. And then I want to grab, I don't know, pink or yellow. It's 6-1 if it does do another. If I was, like, counting the cards, I would know what people are taking. But, you know, there's a level of being good at this game. And then there's the level that would just be like, okay, man, calm down. And, of course, now everyone's taking yellow. Yellow, though, is needed in a lot of other places. White, orange would be fine. Really, if there's nothing, I'll just grab Salt Lake to... Denver. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay, totally fine. The only thing that I don't like about that is what I want people to do, what I want my opponents to do is be taking small routes. I want my opponents to have not a lot of points as they take two of the biggest routes in the game. The only good news there is that that could kind of clog things up for both purple and green, and I'd be pretty okay with that. It also does make me want to prioritize a Phoenix to Denver a little bit more. Okay, this is fun. This is a fun strategy to do. Very, very nerve-wracking, but not in a bad way, because, you know, it's only so nerve-wracking a game like this can be. I do need a pair to go Pittsburgh to Toronto. All right, honestly, all things considered, this is going very well. Okay. Would really love if that white stayed. I'd also love if that yellow stayed. Boo. Alrighty. Yeah, I'll just go off the top here. Ugh, we get an orange. Oh, ooh wee, that's good. I mean, purple's probably getting the yellow to go El Paso to Oklahoma City, so that doesn't worry me as much. Except for the point that's, you know, another 10 points. All right, so blue probably has a Los Angeles to Oklahoma City, but blue is playing the game exactly how we want. Like, just nice little routes, no problem. Everything's fine. All right, so yellow and another orange. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I probably want to go New York to Pittsburgh sooner rather than later. Simply on the grounds of I don't want someone else to grab it, then I'm going to be super angry. And again, I want to fill in all the little stuff, because then I come out of nowhere with all the big stuff. Okay, if the blue and the white were there, I would have done that, but it's not worth just the white, and then possibly something else. I want to grab that. I can also work on a pair to go Pittsburgh to Toronto. I don't really mind telegraphing what I'm doing. It doesn't seem like anyone else is going to kind of be in my way. I kind of want to just get out of everyone's way and do my own thing. It seems like everyone else is down in this area. Yeah, I don't love that you're grabbing all this white. Okay, so again, I think there's nothing really on board that we super want. So let's go ahead. You know, again, we're just everything's cool. Everything's cool. You know, no worries here. We're keeping it light. We've got no worries. Keeping it light. We're just taking all these little tiny routes. No worries. That's totally fine. So let's go off the top here. All right, because I got that one green, I know I missed out on a white, but I didn't know that was a white. What I did know is that this would give me a pair to go Pittsburgh to Toronto, and that's valuable right now. The other thing that we could determine we're going to need to go Seattle to Calgary. Ooh, you stop. Get out of here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get out of here. None of this. None of this. Yeah, I really want to get this yellow done now. Ooh, I love blue. Yes, yellow, yes, and blue, yes. Yeah, I wanted green to head not north. This is my space. Everyone get out of here. Don't pay me no mind. Nothing interesting happening over here. It looks like that purple is collecting white to go Calgary to Winnipeg, which I really don't care. I am going to do something that may seems a little odd, but I'm going to go ahead and grab Seattle to Calgary here, depending on what is on board. Okay, so based on this, we need to do this. And then we are going to need to get this yellow route done as soon as possible. And if you're green, this is your own fault. You waited this long to get things up in that area. And blue's just over here doing their thing. I don't think I'm worried about blue going up in Toronto, so... Okay. Let's go this, and let's go this. Would really love to... Really love to see some yellow here. Okay, totally fine. Okay, definitely grabbing the pink. And then we'll go off the top. Yes. Okay, a yellow is very, very helpful here. And to where, like, I'm probably going to take a wild. I don't know, though. I mean, just how worried... I mean, am I really worried about green? Is the question. And I think the answer is yes. And I really would like... While I can do other things, I really would like to go Seattle to Helena. Okay. See, I like this. Yes, choose destination tickets because I want you to be lulled into this false sense of, like, I have lots of time. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of a risk here. Oh, never didn't have it. I'm the luckiest duck in the pond. Okay. Now, I don't think I need to rush to get the rest of them, but I definitely want to get Seattle to Helena. So, yes to this. And then, in all this, I don't think I had figured that I was connecting this. Oh, no, I'm connecting up through Portland. Yes, okay. Okay, I was like, wait a minute, how am I connecting this? I understand now. I'm back on board. I'm back on board. Okay, so what else do we need? We need a pair. We need another white. I need a couple blue. We're to the point where grabbing wilds is okay. So you know what? Let's just go ahead and grab a pair. Because we're getting to the end of this. Again, don't love that purple is like, purple could really ruin my plans here. And this is where maybe we should start to pivot, but ultimately we're so far into this thing that don't really have a choice. So, and it still could work out. It still could work. If nothing else, I'm having a good time. And really, that's all that matters. Okay, so I need, yes, blue, white, and then just like 4 of something. Ooh. Well, I'm also going for the blues, so let's go off the top. Oh, you love to see it. You'll love to see it. Okay, alrighty. And the nice thing is those are hidden, and so I don't tip off green about what I'm doing. I would love it if a wild was on board. That would be the bee's knees. Yeah, I'm pot committed to this now. That's the one problem with this strategy is you kind of are pot committed, and you know what? I don't really care. This really is my favorite thing to try to do. I love doing this in a game of Ticket to Ride. If someone really wanted to, here's the other thing. I can just screw purple and just grab St. Louis to Nashville. I don't hate that idea. Okay. So, yes to this. I am going to grab Portland to Salt Lake. It's funny, had I gone off the top, I would have gotten it. But I didn't know that. And I don't want to, I'm to the point where I don't want to be wasting turns at this point. Really don't want to be wasting turns. So I'm going to grab Portland to Salt Lake simply on the grounds of I don't want green to get it. Okay, so there's that. Okay, great. So now I've got exactly 17. So I just need a pair and I can end this thing. I mean, if I want to maximize things, I could, I don't love that there's not a pair on board. If I want to maximize things, I could go for doing all 4 trains, but I think I would prefer to not do that. That's great. I think I would prefer to end this game as soon as possible. All right, so what's a pair that would be the most annoying to grab? All right, we should cut off this, is what we should do. This isn't going to look super weird because it's going to look like I'm trying to go Salt Lake to Vegas. Now, the second that I grab Helena to Duluth, this is going to look super weird, but no worries. And the nice thing is, outside of green, nobody has enough to grab the routes that I need at this point. So I'm feeling very good that I'm going to get the routes that I want. And kind of got to just hope that people, like, I at this point, this game's ending very, very soon. And we're banking on people just missing a bunch of stuff. Yes, please do that. So Green's now probably thinking, haha, look, I've cut him off. And I'm like, nah, no, never mind. Da-da-da-da. I am going to feel good about where I'm at on score. That's going to be nice. Don't love that. Was kind of hoping that you wouldn't complete that. However, yeah, that means purple's not going to complete whatever is down here because there is the end of the game. We're going to be at 88 points. People should hopefully lose some points. So again, we don't get any bonuses. I don't think we have longest train either. Maybe we do. Maybe we do, actually. We have a pretty nice longest train. But yeah, now people are just trying, I love a desperation ticket draw. That's That's what we want to see. I'm especially because ticket draw means, yes, there's potential for points, but you're not gaining any points on me. Blue, I'm not worried about. Like, we're so far ahead, making up 50 points by just 3 more tickets. Mathematically, you'd have to have the 3 highest tickets in the game, which Blue definitely could have. Like Phoenix to Boston. Yeah, I mean, Blue could definitely have it. It's just unlikely. And then Purple, I think Purple probably has Vancouver to Duluth. Purple probably has some decent things, but I think they clearly got Los Angeles to El Paso for a reason, and they don't have enough time. And so this is the other thing about this is, I'm definitely not doing anything. Is that look at how many trains my opponents have left, and so just the amount of points that are left on the board. Yeah, that's good. So there's Las Vegas to Miami. As long as we're not within 15 points, because it looks like, so there's Blue. Okay, so Blue had some good tickets. Yeah, there's San Francisco to Washington, but yeah, just not all of the tickets. Los Angeles to Atlanta, Los Angeles to Calgary. So yeah, we. Not just us. Green also kind of prevented that, but there it is. You can. This is a really fun strategy to try. If you have not tried it, you do have to have specific tickets where you're like, I'm going to go through a lot of these big things, these big routes. But as you can see, everybody missed at least one ticket, and in every case, it lost them quite a lot of points. So even though 136 isn't our highest score, it still works. The one thing I will say is you do usually need an anchor ticket, like we had Seattle, New York, because you do need to make sure that you have enough points. I've had people try this strategy against me with like a 7-point, an 8-point, and a 6-point, and it just doesn't work because we still got 31, 38. Points off of tickets, which is huge. And we also had longest train in there, which is helpful. So, hey, if you're enjoying the content, hit that subscribe button, like and comment, and we'll see you next time.